that you can live by. And so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams, the one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams, the one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If y'all wanted to move up closer, you could, but I'm sure you can hear us just fine. Whatever y'all want to do. We're going to do a bunch of originals, and this is one that Charles wrote. We recently went to John McCutcheon's songwriting camp up near Highlands, and we were paired up. It was kind of the capstone exercise. And so Charles and this other gentleman wrote about each other. They interviewed each other. And I got the luck of getting this other fellow's brother, and they were the two of the wildest people that either Charles or I had ever met. They've been through all kind of stuff. The title of this is "I'm the Luckiest Man Alive," and I think you'll get a kick out of the lyrics if you're able to listen to them.
This fellow I wrote the song about, he has the most optimistic attitude of anybody I've ever met. And it's called "The Luckiest Man Alive." 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the luckiest man alive, like the winter weather. Almost froze on that mountainside, things couldn't get any better. I'm the luckiest man alive, like the accident years later. Took some time to retrieve my mind, things couldn't get any better. I'm the luckiest man alive, forever lover by my side. One of the smartest things I've done. Raised 2 kids, they make us happy. Love it when they call me Pappy. Couldn't ask ask for any finer sons. I'm the luckiest man alive, like the bout I had with cancer. Lost a quarter of my weight, things couldn't get any better. I'm the luckiest man alive, like the road trips with my brother. Music, songs, oh what a time, couldn't get any better. I'm the luckiest man alive, people I love by my side. I'm amazed by this life of mine, making memories and friends, loving all the crooks and bends. How did I deserve a life so fine? I'm the luckiest man alive, like the spirit to which I'm tethered. Every morning I give thanks, couldn't get any better. Next time when we meet, my friend, I'll be the luckiest man alive. Thank you. This next song I wrote for my family. And the idea for the song came from one of my daughters who sent me a meme. Y'all know what a meme is? I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing it right, but M-E-M-E. I think it's meme. But the meme said, lean into your joy. And that phrase kind of stuck with me and started thinking about my family. And I wrote this song. And these fellas are going to help me with it. It's called Lean Into Your Joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Despair is sometimes a companion these days, trying to tear down what you hope to save. Desperation is rising inside. Hold on, for the storm will soon subside. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Let it cover you as love to keep you whole. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. When life's daily grind begins to take its toll, even the strong have to search for a way. When the storm comes to wash them away, give yourself all the time that you need to let love find a way to intercede. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Let it cover you as love to keep you whole. People around you that cradle your heart, even though you may be far apart, they will always be there by your side. The presence of their love will be your guide. I don't know what to believe when the world around works to deceive. But I know this to be true. Those I love will see me through. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Let it cover you as love to keep you whole. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. When life's daily grind begins to take its toll, lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. Lean into your joy. All right, we've got one now that John over here has written. Let me introduce you to all of us. I'm sure y'all know John Miller. He's a member of this church and a well-known and well-recognized character.
When he has long hair, anyway, right?
When he has long hair. Over here on my left is Phil Hilton, an HVAC expert, retired, but that's where we get our name Crawlspace from.
Can't imagine, can you?
And my name is Charles Absher, and altogether we are Crawlspace.
And Charles is the brains of the organization.
Oh, that's bad news.
Is it? This next one I wrote, and it's called So I Pray. Told you we had been to John McCutcheon's songwriting camp several times, and last year he gave us a prompt to write off of, and it was So I Pray. And it kind of, resonated with me. So this one's been gestating for about a year, and we're just about to get it where we want it. It's kind of complicated, but I will tell you that there's a falsehood in here, and Phil pointed that out because the second verse is how I pray, I get down on my knees, and Phil pointed out that I can't get down on my knees anymore. For one thing, I can't get back up. Are you boys ready?
I'm ready.
Surrounded by our friends, much loved in our home, walking in nature, we are not alone. How I pray, I get down on my knees and give thanks for all the joy. Then I ask for care and peace when I pray. I know my God transcends, and I ask my God to walk with so many needy friends. When I praise, 'cause I know God's power is all around. If I pray, I am told the love will come right down. There are angels all around, clutching fortune in their tradition, ever touching they surround.
We are loved, we are forgiven. Take us up into your bosom. We must come to where you show. Help us see to hear your wisdom. It's so precious, we all know. So I pray, we are lifted up to heaven. God is watching, God is here. So I pray,
God is watching, God is here, so I pray. This next one is not one we wrote. It's an old traditional that the Jefferson Airplane lifted up in the 60s. It's one of my favorites, and Jane and I were invited to teach some music to our Sunday school class a couple of years ago, and it's one that we brought in there. And the title of it's Good Shepherd. And for those of you who are Jefferson Airplane fans, yes, it's on their Volunteers album, but there's some other non-church-like stuff on there, so you might not want to listen to the whole album all at once. That's close enough. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to get to heaven, over on that other shore, stay out of the way of the bloodstained bandit. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for to make my heart rejoice. Can't you hear my lambs are calling? Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. If you want to get to heaven, over on that other shore, stay out of the way of the long-tongued liar. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for to make my heart rejoice. Can't you hear my lambs are calling? Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. If you want to get to heaven, over on that other shore, stay out of the way of the gunshot devil. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for to make my life complete. Can't you hear my lambs are calling? Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. I bet you never thought Jefferson Airplane ever did any gospels, spirituals.
All right, we love going to John McCutcheon's songwriting workshop. In fact, many of our songs that we have as originals come because of that workshop. Has anybody heard of John McCutcheon before? Yeah, I've got a few. If you haven't, you need to listen to him. He's our age. But he's been around for a long time. He was a protege of Pete Seeger and does some songwriting with Carrie Newcomer and Tom Paxton these days. So definitely well worth the listen, and for us it was definitely well worth attending his workshops. Well, that little pairing exercise that John described, I was paired up with a beautiful young songwriting diva, I guess you might say, a young lady from Vancouver, Washington. Her name is Sienna Christie, and she just came down here recently and did some concerts with us, and if you ever get a chance to hear her, she is absolutely the most beautiful voice you might ever hear, and her lyrics are wonderful too. But in pairing up, we paired together on that interview process, and this is the song she wrote about me. So it's called Heart Like a Bible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have loved you since we drove my old truck out of town. Even though I gave you hell 'cause you forgot to put the parking brake back down. And I have loved you from the moment you first played me a song. Even though I made sure you knew that the chords you were playing were all wrong. How I wish I knew how to stop judging you the same way that I judge myself. Pray the Lord will forgive me for the judging that I do. Something He alone does well. But if you could open up my heart like a Bible in your hands, oh, you would see. Past the rules and commandments, there's a chapter at the end. Oh, all about what you mean to me. And I have loved you every summer on the road trips way down south. Even though whine and complain about the little things I can't remember now. And I have loved you Sunday morning, singing praises in the pews, even though it took me some years to see how God loves you as you. But if you could open up my heart like a Bible in your hands, oh, you would see. Past the rules and commandments, there's a chapter towards the end. Oh, all about what you mean to me. I knew how to stop judging you the same way that I judge myself. I pray the Lord will have mercy for the judging that I do. Something I'd like to learn to do well. But if you could open up my heart like a Bible in your hands, oh, you would see. Past the long, boring parts, there's a gospel with no end. Oh, all about what you mean to me. Thank you. Thank you, Sienna.
Thank you, Sienna. This is another one that I wrote, and the title, y'all are familiar with, you know what White Shoulders is? Perfume, yeah. Well, it was Groundhog Day in 1973. I was a freshman at Georgia Tech, and
he'd never seen a girl before.
You know, it was an introduction to me. So there was this girl that I met at the Florida Road Department, and I asked her if she'd go out with me, and she said, "Yeah, well, got nothing else to do, so." I'm going to tell you what, I was struck by lightning, and I asked her if there's anything that I could purchase for her. You know how young men are, we don't know what else to do. So she says, well, I wear White Shoulders perfume, and so I got her that. Well, it's 50 years ago, and in December we'll roll over 50 years together. We're going to go to Cambridge for a little visit with some kinfolk we have over there. And that's how we're going to celebrate our Christmas.
Well, I thought you were going to Chick-fil-A for the 50th wedding.
Yeah. No, we went to Chick-fil-A for the 49th.
50 years. Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand.
So you all know Jane very well, and you understand how I was just smitten and still am. Still am.
Don't embarrass her now, please.
I don't know what she find. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took the time to learn a fragrance that you like. White Shoulders gave a hint of your smile. It lingers in my thoughts, so alluring is it now that it lifts me up all the while. I took the time to grow from a boy to a man. In your loving arms did I rise. Without your guide, a failure I would be. My beacon, the brown of your eyes. Our time to learn, our time to grow, our time to find our way. Golden years spent together, we celebrate each day. Now we take the time to tend our crops, to call our children without fail. Half a century has been a fleeting gift, with but a blink left on this trail. Half a century has been a fleeting gift, with but a blink left on this trail.
We're going to turn it over now to our fellow here on the left, Mr. Hilton. He's got a love song, too.
I actually, I've been married now for about a month, but I met this wonderful woman a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. It's all relative, right? But almost a year ago. And we just really connected in a special way, and it was like this song just flowed. It's called A Reason for Love.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As we walked along, morning gave a simple song, song of the joy that we share. And through the canopy of trees sang simple songs, and bumblebees, birds all sang chorus with a flair. The world just seems to come alive. The fog has lifted and sunrise has opened up my heart for me to share. You are a reason for love. You are a reason for hope. And through our days holding hands, sharing thoughts from our souls, you bring the sunshine deep in. Our souls will dance and again our lives will sing of the joy that reflects in our being. Onward as the days go on, weeks and months have come and gone. Dreams and visions keep our hopes alive. As our journey has progressed, day by day divinely blessed, foresight of greater things to come. Check in, my friends, and you will find a simple song, one of a kind, gives a reason to carry on. You are a reason for love. You are a reason for hope. And through our days holding hands, sharing sunshine deep in. Our souls will dance and again our lives will sing of the joy that reflects in our being.
We will walk hand in hand, our friends will join in the band. Music deep in our souls, spreading joy through the land. We will walk hand in hand, our friends will join in the band. Music deep in our souls, spreading joy through the land. We will walk hand in hand, our friends will join in the band. And music deep in our souls, spreading joy through the land. We will walk hand in hand, our friends will join in the band. Music deep in our souls, spreading joy through the land.
You are a reason for love, you are a reason for hope, and through our days holding hands, sharing thoughts from our souls, you bring the sunshine in hand. Our souls will join in the band. Our lives will sing of our souls, spreading joy through the land.
Phil Hilton. Wanted to give a shout out to Taylor for running the sound. He is just incredible. We
Yeah.
so appreciate all that
I'll
he's
second
done.
that.
And thank you to Kara for the invitation and for all of the arrangements that you've made. Can I tell them about this next song?
If you want to.
These are my church people, then I'll just tell them. The title of this is Sometimes It's Hard to Say That I'm a Christian. And I think this is the most insightful song that I've heard come out of Charles and many other people. It's just a wonderful statement of the affairs of everything around us. And sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian.
This song came out of that same exercise in the John McCutcheon songwriting workshop. And this lady I was paired with is actually a Methodist preacher's wife. And in the interview, one of the first things she said to me was, you know, it's hard to say that I'm a Christian sometimes. And that kind of stuck with me. And so that's what this song's about.
You'll like us better if I do this.
We tune because we care. And it sounds much better. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. So much hate is flowing from the ones who can't or will not listen. It pains me to explain why I don't loudly proclaim. Sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. Looking back upon my childhood, now it's clear how my parents quietly taught me to hear gentle whispering, floating in the breeze, stillness beckoning. In the rustling of the leaves, I am grateful. They led me to believe how love could overcome and vanquish hate and greed. But sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. So much hate is flowing from the ones who can't or will not listen. It pains me to explain why I don't loudly proclaim. Sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. I don't shout my faith from the corner down the street, and I don't demand it from the folks I meet. Helping people is how I stake my claim, bringing comfort to those who are in pain, carrying water to the thirsty and the lame. It's how I celebrate and praise His name. But sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. So much hate is flowing through the ones who can't or will not listen. It pains me to explain why I don't loudly proclaim. Sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. But I pray when I am lonely, I pray when I'm in fear, and I pray because I'm thankful that my way has been made clear. But most of all, I pray that you will find joy and happiness that will safely carry you and keep you blessed. Still, sometimes it's hard to say that I'm a Christian. So much hate is flowing from the ones who can't or will not listen. It pains me to explain why I don't loudly proclaim. Sometimes it's hard to say, but at the end of my day, in my own way, I am a Christian. All right, we've got a couple of more for you. This next song I wrote is kind of a prayer for the 2018 election. And somebody said to me, you know, that sounds an awful lot like Wayfaring Stranger. Y'all familiar with Wayfaring Stranger, I'm sure. So I incorporated it into the song. So this is called I Have a Dream, after that famous phrase from the civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Subtitled, Wayfaring Stranger Redux. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I have a dream where my family will be safe. No violence will they face, gangs and cartels in this place. Freedom's call is ringing loud and clear. South of the border I can hear Mighty One assuage my fear. Mighty One, spread thy blessings o'er me. Keep me safe while traveling to the promised land. I have journeyed, lo, these many years now, searching for a home where freedom takes a stand. I have a dream where lynching is a sin, and the colors of my skin judges not the character within. These dusty Delta roads will carry me away. Can I find a better day? Mighty One, show me the way. Mighty One, spread thy blessings over me. Keep me safe while traveling to the promised land. I have journeyed, lo, these many years now, searching for a home where freedom takes a stand. I have a dream where my brethren will thrive, tribal customs kept alive, where my people will survive. Genocide will never come again. Let my prayer rise with the wind. Mighty One, make sorrows end. I have a dream where a never-ending light round the world shining so bright, sparking hopes in fearful nights. In the far-off distance, rumbling in the sky, righteousness is drawing nigh. Mighty One, please hear my cry. Mighty One, spread thy blessings o'er me. Keep me safe while traveling to the promised land. Thank you. All right, we are going to end on a barn burner. And if y'all know the words to this, which I'm sure you do, then you need to sing along with us, please.
It's quite simple to pick up, so if you feel like singing, sing with us, okay? Because I really want you to enjoy this.
This features our baritone, Phil Hilton. The title of this is Ain't No Grave Gonna Hold My Body Down. And as we get toward the end, you really should have picked it up by then, and you should join us. Join us.
Very simple.
And ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Yonder standing Gabriel with a foot on the land and sea. Don't you blow that trumpet, boy, until you hear from me. Looking o'er the Jordan, tell me, what do I see? See a band of angels and they're coming after me. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Then I'm looking down the river, saw the people dressed in white. I knew it was God's people, 'cause I saw them doing right. Oh, I'm going down to Jordan, gonna bury my knees in the sand. Gonna holler loud hosannas when I reach that promised land. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. So meet me, Jesus, meet me. Meet me in the middle of the air. If these wings should fail me, Lord, meet me with another pair. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful lunch, nice people. Thank you so much for having us today.
All right.
I think we're ready to power down.
We're done, right? Or do you want to do more? Okay. That was the last one, right? Thank you.